Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today I'm talking about 3 ways women show interest without words. So let's get straight into the first way that a woman shows interest without saying anything, and that is proximity. So if a woman likes you, she will want to be closer to you in some way, and this can also be seen in physical proximity. So like she physically wants to be closer to you. So if you know her at school or at work, depending on where you are in your life right now, if there's a girl or woman that likes you, what she will do is she will try to get closer to you. So when you talk to her, she will be closer to you. She will be up in your space basically. When you're at lunchtime, if she likes you, she will want to get closer to you. She may not sit directly in front of you or something like that, or sit next to you, although she might do. But you'll notice that she will start to sit and be around you a lot closer, as in like maybe she sits from another table, perhaps she's facing towards you as well. Maybe she does come and sit at the same table as you. She just wants to be close to you. And also, you'll notice as well is she'll start to show up in places where she wouldn't usually be, right? So if a woman has a crush on a guy, she will start to go to places where she knows that he's going to be, so she can put herself in his orbit. So if she works at the other side of the office and suddenly she's walking all the way over to where you work, and goes to your water cooler, even though there's a water cooler in her in her department, but she comes all the way to where you are, then it's a sign that she wants to be closer to you in some way. Okay, so notice her proximity. Okay, is she getting closer to you in proximity? Is she wanting to be around you more often? Because if she does, it's one of the ways that women show interest without words. She wants to be close to you. Okay, so another way that a woman will show interest without words is through her body language. So if a woman likes you, what you'll find is if you're talking to her, she will be facing her body towards you. Her feet will be in position to you, and also her torso, okay? Her torso will be facing you. If a woman doesn't like you, what you'll find is that she may be looking at you and talking to you, but her body will be like in the escape position. It'll be like somewhere else. It'll be pointing somewhere else, because she's like, yeah, she's being polite, she's talking to you, but she's really like ready to just go, like at any moment, right? So that's a sign of a woman that doesn't like you. So the opposite then is true of a woman that does like you. She will be facing more towards you. There can be sometimes a little subtle difference though with women that are shy. She may not directly face you. She may like sort of be like a little bit like this, a little bit like that, because she can't look you in the face basically, because she's worried that if she looks you in the eye, you're going to be able to tell automatically that that she's in love with you or likes you, right? So there is a little bit of a difference there with shy women. So you need to take into consideration the personality of the woman. So if she's very extroverted, okay, then what you'll find is that she displays the more strong body language of her, like she faces you, she gets quite close up in your space, her body is just sort of like she wants to absorb your presence basically, and she wants to lean in, and her torso is facing you. But with shy women, if you notice that she is a shy girl and she's got a shy personality, then maybe she might be a little bit more like this, a little bit more like that, not quite really wanting to look you in the eye. But that leads me into, and of course other body language signs as well, as if she's like fiddling with like her cup, or she's fiddling with her hair, that kind of stuff, tugging at her close, she's sort of like preening herself basically to make sure she looks presentable, that kind of stuff. There's another clue in eyes. Apparently our eyes dilate when we're attracted to someone. That's both with men and women. Both men and women eyes dilate, but of course you have to be really up close to someone's face to be able to see if their pupils are dilating. So I don't personally like to coach that sign or talk about that sign, because you have to be so close to someone's face to even notice that, right? And if you're that close, then you're probably both into each other anyway, right? If you're that close to someone's face. So those are like the body language clues, right? So the last way that I want to talk about that women show interest without words is special treatment, right? Or exclusive behavior. And basically what this means is if she treats you differently than every other guy at the workplace. Okay, so this, you need to put on your inspector hat, right? Your private investigator hat for this. And you have to do a bit of observation work, right? You have to observe how she is with other guys, how she is with other people in the office, and basically her personality in general, and see if she treats you differently than everybody else. So if she flirts with you, but then she flirts with everybody else, then she's probably just got a flirtatious, extroverted personality, and that's just who she is. But if she only flirts with you, if she only, like, let's say, for example, she only does those body language clues with you, or she's only really close to you, let's say when she comes up to you and talks to you, she gets really close to you, maybe she's touching your arm, stuff like that. Notice if she does that with everybody else. But if she only does it with you, then it's a sign that she's interested, because women that like you will give you special treatment. They will talk to you in a different way. They will physically present their body in different ways to you. They will be closer to you, okay, more than anyone else, and you'll just have a different kind of bond, and she will want to have a different kind of bond with you than everybody else. So you kind of have to be observing here, because sometimes what can happen is when we really like someone, when we really want a woman to like us, what can happen is we start projecting our own feelings, and we're looking for things that aren't really there. And you might be thinking, oh, but she comes up and she flirts with me, she's got a really, she touches my arm and stuff like that, but she does that with everybody else, okay? And because and then we cling on to that, right? We cling on to that saying, yeah, but she does flirt with me, she does. But if she does it with everybody else, then you're not any different. You're not special, okay? But if she does give you special treatment and she treats you differently, then yeah, that's a sign that she's interested in you and she's showing you without words. So if a woman is doing any of these things, but preferably if she's doing all three, okay, then what I suggest that you do is ask for a phone number. Especially if you know her at work, because you have to be a little bit careful with women that you know at work. Because the whole HR thing, you get into trouble, you could be done for harassment or something like that. I don't really want that for you personally. I don't think it's a really good idea to get involved with women at work because of this particular issue. But if you know that she's single, right, it doesn't hurt if you just ask for a phone number, okay? And especially in the way that you do it, because it's not a good idea to flirt at work and stuff like that. It's better to do that outside of work. So the best way to not get yourself in trouble is to not be flirtatious at work with her, unless she's just explicitly, very obviously doing so with you, and you can just match and mirror her behaviour, and match and mirror how she's flirting with you. But what I would suggest you do it for the safest way possible, so you don't get into trouble, is to just simply ask for her phone number at work, and not to do anything else. Just literally just ask for a phone number. Say, hey, I really like to get to know you better. Can I have your phone number? And if she says no, then, well, you say, well, okay, we'll just take her as a compliment and just get on with the rest of your day, and to not engage with her in that way anymore. And if she says yes, then great, you get her phone number, and then you can talk to her later outside of work when it's not on company grounds where you could get in trouble for it or something, right? That's the safest thing that you could do if you're thinking of dating a woman who you work with, so you don't get in trouble, basically, okay? And also you got to be careful with the way that you do things too, because, and it's so sad that you have to think about these things today when so many office romances stuff and that those kinds of things happen, but even if she's flirting with you, sometimes it's best idea not to flirt back. If you think that she does like you, just ask for her phone number, and do it in a private setting if you possibly can. Like, let's say she works at a desk, you go up to her desk and you say, hey, I was thinking, like, I think you're really great, I'd like to get to know you better, could I have your phone number? And again, you just say it in a very non-pressuring way. Don't touch her or anything like that, just don't, right? Just ask for the number, okay? Because you can get into, even if she touches you, just don't do it back, okay? Because you could get into a lot of trouble. So that's the safest way, I think, that people can do this. But ideally, really, you don't really want to be trying to date women at work because there's so many grey areas and you could get into trouble. So just be very, very, very careful, as careful as you possibly can with women that you work with, unless you feel particularly safe. Like, obviously, it depends on the work environment. You may know on some level how strict they are on different things and how big things are. And you know that woman as well. And is she the kind of person that would be like, I don't know, right? But so you have to sort of, again, like, you have to put your observation hat on and your inspector hat on and just figure out what's right, okay? So anyway, those are the 3 ways that women are going to show interest without words. If you would like more tips on attracting women, then you can go and read Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams for free on my website. Just go to www.christinelovridge.com and then click on the menu, go to the book, and it'll take you straight to the PDF reader. You don't have to sign up, you don't have to sign in, don't have to log in, whatever. You don't have to do anything. It's just there for you to read it on the website for free and to study for free. If you feel like you need help with me personally, so for example, you may want to send me screenshots of a conversation you're having with a woman. You may want to send me your dating profile screenshots so I can help you optimize it for better matches. Or if you just want to tell me your story and the situation that you're in to see if there's anything I can do to help you with that and what could be the best path forward in order to get this woman to like you back, in order to reattract her, whatever it may be, whatever issue you're facing with a woman, I should be able to help you with that, with the best possible path forward. So you just go to www.christinelovridge.com and just click on whichever coaching option works best for you at this current time, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.